What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to make this quick video about World of Zania and how the development and progress has been going. For those of you who don't know, World of Zania is an HTML5 MMORPG that I'm making in GameMaker. So let's go ahead and see some things that have happened. So one of the first things you probably notice is we have a little map going on. This is not the permanent one. It's just kind of a test playground. Also, what I've been working on this week is the camera system. So if we kind of go around to the end here, the map kind of changes. So this map is not kind of optimized for this camera system. So you get these really weird angles right now. But it works, you know, you can kind of go into new areas. It's kind of like, you know, Legend of Zelda or whatever. But before, the camera just kind of followed the player around and the player was always in the middle of the screen. But that made combat actually a little bit hard. So I like this system better, even though there's some tweaks here and there. Also, let's see. Monsters, we have different types of monsters. Now what's cool is this is all spawned in the server. So let's pull up the server. So here's our map in the server. This is what the server sees and understands. All these gray things are walls. Here's our player right here. Here's the walls around the player. And here's that green enemy that we see, that guy right there. And all of that's being spawned from INI files, which is right here. So all of our mobs or monsters are in this file right here, has the X and Y and the mob ID. So right now I have two monsters, skeletons and goblins. So 2 is goblins and 1s are skeletons. And then here's our world. So this is all of our walls, X and Y of those, and anything else. So the server takes that, it creates this world, and then it sends that to the player. Pretty cool stuff. So our what is that called? Our potion works, but I don't have any potion to show you how it works, so you'll just have to take my word for it. But let's see, I have all the swords done, and I have all the armors done. So again, every sword gives you a different ability. These two abilities are activated with number 1 for your weapon and 2 for your armor, and each sword has its own ability. So we have our poison blade, and hopefully this is not too loud. Let me turn the volume down, because last time the video was so loud, the sound was. So if I click 1, there's one of our abilities. That will actually poison the enemies nearby, and then they get a damage over time going on. This is the strongest sword in the game, which has a chance to instantly kill monsters. Here's a basic area of attack. You can see there's a little cooldown too, which is kind of nice. We have Bloodthirst, which will do damage and then heal you. I forgot if I showed these off in the last video. Maybe I did. But, so, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so we have all these different swords. These are all done. Armors are all done except for Demon Armor. That's the last one I need to fix. But, yeah, we have... This one's cool. Whereas it's Stealth, actually lets us go invisible, to where even monsters won't even see us at all. So let's find a monster. So if we go invisible, he'll stop attacking us, so we can like walk around. Very cool. But of course, once we're visible, he's going to attack us again. What else we have? Light healing. So this will heal us. Oh, I'm so dead. So, I don't know what it's doing right now. This will let us run faster. So with this, I can just like run away really quick. It adds haste. Of course, this guy's going to follow us. Finish him! Jeez. So, yeah, this will heal us, except our HP is so low that it actually looks like it's full because I don't have death going on yet. Daze, this will make an enemy passive. This will heal players nearby. Let's use the daze on someone, if it works. Oh yeah, it's an area of effect daze. So it actually will daze all the enemies around you. So we can do that, and then we can run away. It's cool, I love the sound effect for that. What's this do? Overpower. Oh yeah, this will attack and then stun them. So we can walk away. Oh, I love that. It's so fun to use. let's use our... has a chance to instantly kill. Like that. What else we got? Firebomb. So this is the Magician's Robe. Another area of effect. Kind of a basic area of effect attack. So, yeah. So progress is happening. And, you know, it does support multiple clients. We could log another guy in and play around and everything. But, yeah, that's about all of our armors. So again, depending on which class you choose, depends on which weapon type and which armor that you start with. So if you're a sorcerer, you're going to start with your Magician's Robe. Whereas if you're a knight, you're going to start with studded armor. So, but then you can unlock all these armors. So I could be a knight and later unlock Magician's Robe and then have that and kind of create my own little class. But as a knight, I'll also start with swords. So I can progress through all these swords to unlock. And then if I'm a sorcerer, which you can change your vocation as well, but if I was a sorcerer, I wouldn't start with swords. I start with staffs, which, you know, that's a whole nother thing, you know, different abilities, etc. If I'm a archer, I start with bows and arrows, and again, just progress through the different weapons. They all have different abilities. So, and then you can always change your vocation. If I'm a knight and I find a staff, I can be a sorcerer by just equipping that weapon. Still have all my armors, everything. So, pretty cool stuff. Another skeleton right there. So, last thing, I guess, that I've been really working on is we have our little admin thing here. So, I added some admin commands. So, I can say /help and see some of them. So, I can actually say, hello. And that will send it also to the client. I can move the player. So let's say I want to move the player /move or player. If I can type. Player move. Then what? Wizardy. 562 to 664. So it's going to move him right where my mouse is. Boom. So I moved now over here. So I can just do different commands like that. I can ban, unban, etc. So yeah, anyway, in closing here, if you're not following me on Twitter, you want to do that because I'm posting updates about this all the time. You can follow the development, maybe give me some ideas. Also, I can scroll through the chat, which is kind of nice. It's another thing I worked on today. Yeah, give me ideas, follow me, you can like stuff that's going on, and I need to do an early pre-alpha test. So if you want to jump on this game with me and test it out, follow me on Twitter, and I'm going to post information about that because I need to kind of do some pre-alpha testing before I go much further, or this thing might explode. It might just explode and no one ever gets to play it, and I really want to finish this. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. All of your support means so much, all your comments, and hey, again, if you follow me on Twitter, I'll follow you back. I love seeing all the projects that everyone else is doing. I really love watching what you guys are making. It's so fun. And so yeah, I guess I'll see you next video. The next video should be part 3 of our networking series, so I'll see you then. All right. I'm going to kill these guys, then we're going to end the video. Let's do the poison blade. Let's get this guy too. So now they're all poisoned. Yes. Yes. And let's do that. It's fun. This is fun. Okay, I'll see you guys.